greet everybody individually and all in their capacities, but for the time that the Honourable Minister has requested. I would likely wish to use this opportunity to thank the ministry very strongly for all the support and encouragement I got from them. It was a long fought battle, but I thank God that at the end of the day, because they knew what was best for Nigerian youth, and they stood their ground. And that's why today we can celebrate this victory. Like the last speaker has said, some of us had toiled in the youth development sector of this country. We have led, we have stood our ground, we have stood by principles that we felt were best as role models of Nigerian youth and as youth leaders. And that's one thing I want to appreciate the current session of the Nigerian Youth Parliament for. It has indeed bred characters, reputable characters that I'm very proud of. Some of them are seated in the front row of the Parliament, including the Speaker, who is now the youth leader of Africa's largest party. It's a very, very rare achievement, and I think he's the only one who has achieved that in the continent of Africa, if not the world. So this program, as initiated by the Federal Ministry of Youth Development, is indeed an enviable program that I would continue to recommend to countries all over the world as the Vice President of the World Assembly of Youth. And believe you me, I will continue to use the examples that this program has spread, just like I enumerated. And of course, they would need consultants, they will need people who will guide them. I will continue to recommend our distinguished personalities on the high table here. The Permanent Secretary, the Minister, the Directors, I will recommend you all. So please, I want to appeal that you make yourselves available to countries of the world when they seek your services in this regard. On that note, I would like to say that the theme for the General Assembly that just concluded in Tirana is very apt considering what we're doing here today. It was youth leadership, succession, past and the future. So I want to plead that as you leave these hallowed chambers of the National Assembly, I want you to aim to become members of the green and red chambers we have on the other side. It hasn't ended here. So the experience you've gathered here, the exposure you've got here, and the empowerment you have received. A young lady showed me her farms in Taraba State. I'm very proud of you. Like I mentioned to you, that will be a demonstration farm for the World Assembly of Youth in Africa. So things like that are things we want to see and celebrate as young people from Nigeria. So once more, I want to thank all of us for the support we gave ourselves to get this victory that we're celebrating today. And on that note, I'd like to humbly present the report of the last 4 years of the General Assembly. Honourable Minister, the declaration is not out yet. When it comes out, that will be made. This is the report of the last 4 years of the World Assembly of Youth. Honourable Minister, sir.